Welcome back to the channel Trading Simplified. I'm a trading enthusiast and love to simplify trading. To get started, just a reminder that I'm not a financial advisor and this video is for entertainment purposes only. Today I'm going to talk about airlines, and on November 8th they are lifting some of the COVID-19 travel restrictions. And I just specifically point this out because there's one stock that I'm going to be buying tomorrow that I'm going to see how it performs in the market hours. And then if it dips, I'm going to start taking a position and building it. But it's just talking about how they are basically lifting some of the restrictions, and basically whoever is fully vaccinated and has proof of it, the airlines are going to start looking for it. But if you're not vaccinated, then it has like different requirements that people can still travel. And I think that this is a potential move for us that we can make in the airline industry. I think we will get some kind of a pop. So let me just show the stock that I'm looking at, because we don't want to just buy because it's news. We want to look at the chart and make a decision. Is what we're going to talk about. Over the last month, you can see that it used to be $16.50. They missed earnings about a week ago, and because of their I believe it was their revenue went down and their guidance went down, the stock has been selling off ever since. And to me, that offers a buying opportunity because I always like to trade JetBlue, so I want to bring this up to my followers and anybody else who's watching. It's always good to play the EV stocks, anything that has momentum, but when things start to sell off, you want to buy things that actually have potential here. So it sold off from its highs of 16.5 all the way down to 14 now. It's been testing, which is 13% discount. So now what I'm trying to do is do a swing trade here, and I'm going to start taking my position tomorrow because the RSI is starting to come down. It's at 35, but even when it tested that low of $14, the RSI was down to, let's see what the actual number was, 30. So that's still a good potential swing trade opportunity. I'm trying to get a full point on this. My goal is to build a position, and I'm going to hold, and I want to sell around $15. So if we can get that gain up to $15, we're going to get a nice 7% return. 7% on your money is pretty good. So this is what I'm looking at. This is the support level for JetBlue. Make no mistake about it. I'm just trying to get rid of this line. Hold on. And with JetBlue, this is a move that when I buy this, I'm going to have a stop loss in mind, because when I zoom out, this is the last time that it was at $14. And I'm just looking over here. If you look down here, it shows August 20th that there was this is when it was at its low of $13.96, and it is testing that again. So if it breaks $13.96, which is why I'm looking tomorrow to make my position, I want to start building a position if it breaks this and starts making new lows. And the lower we can get this, obviously, the better, because I like JetBlue long term anyway. But if you're just going to make a swing trade, you're not going crazy with the shares. But every time it's dipped, this is July 19th, $14, and then August, $14, and then now we are in November, $14. And these are good returns. I might even be just maybe $15. It really should be up, trying to sell it at the 16 range, because the resistance really is 15.5. So, but this is what I'm looking at. I want to bring up my moves for anybody that's following. And this is something that I think we really need to keep an eye on. When I bring up the 1-year chart, I mean, it is just clear as day. Like this is the support, $14. So you're not wrong in thinking that this is a good time to take a position and see, where it's going to go. Now let's see if we can see on the 6-month chart, where is the EMA, because that is very important. So let's just go over really quick. And normally when a stock trades below that EMA, they are going to start trading below it. So let's just see where we're at here. So we got the volume, we got the MACD, the Bollinger Bands, and here we go. So this looks all fancy now that I added all these indicators. Let me just take off the Bollinger. But here we go with the EMA. That's that purple line. So it is trading directly with it right now, actually. And our RSI is pretty much at the 6-month chart, it's 27. So at the 6-month chart on the RSI, it is trading at a dismal 27, which really usually means oversold, especially on a 6-month. And this is a swing trade. I just want to clarify. So when I buy this, I mean, if it pops up right away and goes up to 15, that's great. I'll take profits, but I doubt that's going to happen. This stock doesn't move as fast as others because it has billions of shares. So it's not like a low float stock. We can go over low float in the comments. If you just have a message about what low float stock is, I'll just explain it to you. But really quickly, low float really means that like there's less shares available to the public, so the stock could have more volatility. But when I'm looking at JetBlue, I look at it as a swing trade opportunity, and I like this $14 because I'm looking at the 6-month chart and it's bounced. This is the third time it's bouncing off of 14, so I think we're going to get a nice pop up. Obviously, I could be wrong. We will create a stop loss. I just got to still figure out how many shares I'm going to buy. But even if it comes back up to 14.5, you're already at like a 4% gain, plus going up to 15 would be a 7% gain. And if we get back all the way back to the highs of 16.5, you're looking at a 17-point gain, which is amazing, 17%. So this is what I'm looking at. This is one of the moves I definitely want to take a position in. And I want to slowly build on this. I don't want to just go all in. You know, if I was going to buy, let's say, 500 shares, I'm going to buy 50 shares at a time, but I'm going to try to buy in the red. I want to buy it when it is selling off because I want to get the lowest cost basis I can have. And then I'm going to hold this until it hits that price because I truly believe that this stock is going to come back. It's just been selling off violently, and it's at 27. It's at the low RSI. And look, last time when it was over here, the 6 months ago, the RSI was down to 18. So we might have some more wiggle room. Maybe we get lucky. We get a 1375 tomorrow, and then just hold it. And then we're going to watch this 6-month RSI to figure out when we're going to sell it. Because look, when it was up here at that $16 range, the RSI was 65, and look, it just sold off. So that's good indicators to use. So that's something I want to bring up. They're being less restrictive on the travel bans, and we'll see if that opens up the market a little bit, and that'll allow airlines to make some more money for the next quarter. And maybe that's what some of the institutions might be thinking too as well. So something I wanted to bring up, just Sunday night stock talk, and let's see if we can make some money off JetBlue.